you was so my alternator is. I was telling this guy my story about my. I went to the transmission shop and they said that my alternator is bad because that's what giving all the code. And as soon as I unplug the alternator, like my car runs really smooth, and and not jumping no more.
Could be.
I don't know, but it might be the battery. But you suggest
That trick works on older vehicles, but not so much on newer ones.
Yeah.
Because everything's computerized.
Well, his computer is getting a lot of everything's bouncing around the gauges and stuff.
So it might be and I think it's caused because
I mean, using a marine battery instead of a
But
starter
if your
battery.
alternator's bad, it doesn't matter what you put in it.
I tried telling him that.
Yeah,
I've been
it's
telling
gonna-
him that for
It's gonna chew through whatever because you're essentially only running off a battery.
24 hours, which
well, no, it is charging. The alternator is charging, but I'm thinking that the regulator is not good enough, maybe. Or
Well, yeah, but that's so if the alternator's not charging, the regulator's bad because that's what charges the battery.
Well-
Is the
but
regulator.
it's putting out these massive fluctuations.
Yeah, so your alternator's probably bad. It's probably overcharging.
yeah, it putting out fluctuations in the battery current.
So
So you think I should start with? But you think I should? But you still think I should get the right battery for my car because you think having the wrong battery would cause it.
if you don't have enough cold cranking amps, yeah. I mean, you can get if you can fit a different size battery in there.
I mean, if it had enough cranking amps to start the car up.
They're running a marine battery.
You need to go on the till. Some nicker area. I don't know if that's 22 cents.
So a new battery is between 214 to 240, depending on what type of battery I get.
Yeah, it's just it's a group type
Oh, you
34.
brought it up for him.
34, which is 34. Which one is 34?
So you'll probably 500 to 600 minimum to run for property.
Yeah, and what group 34?
Do you have anything extra hooked up? So electronics, so TVs, stereo system, anything else that's gonna draw extra power?
No, not at the moment, but I was thinking about hooking up my power system for my.
So then you're gonna want something with a higher cold cranking amp, where it's just gonna drain your battery.
Yeah, and that's why I put a marine battery in.
look, come here. I want to show you this one. Come here. Since we're making a YouTube video, come on, bring the YouTubers. Let's go. Okay, so this is a regular super high GM. This is like a hybrid of a deep cycle and thing, but the thing is, see how it says cranking amps and cold cranking amps, not only marine cranking amps. Whereas, like, say, the one you got at Walmart doesn't say that,
So this is a hybrid battery.
which is what we bought for you last time. And it's like you try to repeat the thing, and
Yeah, and I bought a marine only battery.
now look, this one here, like this one says marine cranking amps, but then it also says cold cranking amps, and so like it does have a CCA, so like this would go in your car. And a lot of people think they're kind of a hype. They're not really worth that much money. Then, I mean, there's all kinds of different kinds of batteries. Like, okay, look here. Both of these.
Did you want this delivered down?
This is a marine battery only. So this is like the battery you already have.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know. Let's wait. This one has a cold cranking amp rating.
Do you guys have a battery that is like a dual battery that would fit my car? Both a marine battery and a.
No, because I think we only have them in a 24.
Okay.
Which is big.
Yeah, and that's what I have, and that's long.
What are you doing?
Right here.
Where's my card?
I know, but I gotta remove that.
See, there's a point where people like, I don't know, tune you out. Na. Cold cranking amps, but also reserve capacity.
Yeah.
Is the battery worth $180?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, you think I should just get a new alternator and save the money, and just keep using the battery I have?
But also, look, when you're buying a battery, your post barely fits, and it needs to be on this side. If negative, with positive going that way.
Well, if I buy
This one would fit the shape requirements of like literally, we had a battery at 35 and the posts are way over here, and we couldn't hook it up. And all it was the posts were this far.
well, I'm not getting another marine battery. If I buy a battery, we could already have a marine battery that works.
No, you just don't understand that you don't have cranking amps or whatever. Doesn't matter, dude. I already had your battery tested at 550 cranking amps and it passed, and I have the video right here.
Oh, you just tested the batteries just now?
No, it's instant on this one.
Yes, and they tested at 700, and of course it failed because it's not 700 battery. So look, here's your bad battery report at 750, but your car only requires 550. See? There's a 550, it passed.
Uh-huh.
Well, I keep telling you, battery starts your car. Battery needs to have a certain amount of crank amps to run your starter. Your car is starting.
So what do you think I should do? You think I should paranoid getting...
I would replace the alternator.
You're supposed to be getting a quote for the
You
alternator.
think I should replace the alternator and not the battery?
I don't know, like taking it to the store.
Yeah, I would charge the battery, replace the alternator before you do anything else.
Replace the alternator and charge and just keep
Because
that and
you can put 6 batteries in that. If your alternator is bad, it's just going to chew through all of them.
well, my battery's still good. It just
Yeah, so it just needs to be.
So you just think I should get a new alternator? This the alternator right here?
That's a alternator.
Okay. Oh, you guys sell Bosch. Bosch is a really good brand.
Yeah, we have to order those ones. Did you call him by the way?
I did.
Okay.
What do you mean call me about?
No. The customer that's for.
So I said 2006 Dodge Caravan. How much is you guys have that alternator in stock?
John, can you look up alternator for 2006 Dodge Caravan?
I mean, every auto part store I said they all quoted me about $300.
That's 3.3.
Yeah. And right now I have a 140.
I have a 160 amp for $236.99 with a $40 core.
You say I shouldn't put the 160 amp? Yeah, I should get about 140, even because that's what it's rated for.
That's what's in there now, yeah.
And you say
It's either 160 or 136 amp.
36. Hey. Wow. I think 160, but what are you thinking?
What? We're just supposed to print a quote or whatever, man.
How much is it?
Which brands are we looking at here?
Burlesque.
You want Duralast? Looks pretty good to me, man. That kind of looks like it right there.
Right there makes it worth it.
So,
Lifetime warranty.
Lifetime.
$236.99.
With a $40 core.
I think that so
They're all about the same price.
is it rebuilt or new?
Oh, it's brand new.
Oh, that's the one O'Reilly's was remanufactured.
The outside, the casing, now that's the remanufactured part. Everything inside, the important stuff, is all brand new. Everything.
It's like new wires. They got a recycled case, man.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we'd have to like order more from China or whatever. You think the voltage.
So how much is the total out the door with the core and everything?
30303.
I think it's just the voltage regulator's
I
gone
see.
bad.
I think this is. I
But
think
it's usually built into the alternator.
I think you guys are slightly cheaper than everybody else.
Well, yeah, you take that $40 off, and it stays at 236.
Well, let's see how much money I have on my cash app
2006 Dodge Caravan.
and see if I can afford it. I have 200 and $28.
All right, man, come on. I want to go look at something.
What do you want to go look at?
Your car. Let's go.
What?
Come back. We live a block away. Take it easy, guys.
Well, what do you want to go look at?
Come here. Come over here.
What is that? Regular?
You know that thing you unplugged from the alternator?
Yeah.
Where's it go?
What?
Can we go try and see where it goes?
What do you?
It might go to this. That's the voltage regulator. That's why you having jumping voltages. That's jumping your speedometer gauge. Or what's the live streamer saying?
They haven't really said anybody. I had one comment, and he said that I might have a wiring harness issue on the check the overtime.
That's exactly what I want to do. I want to go check the wiring harness for corrosion and crud
And what is it? Get cracked? What does it say?
OT gets cracked. Well, short a lot. Well, Kelly says the Duralast is good. Man, what's an OT? Why are they yelling?
This is my brother. He always like yelling. That's what he does for fun.
Well, you know, we're out yelling over top of semi trucks too, man, now. Yeah.
He's always excited.
I told you for sure to buy another battery when your battery tested good for the cranking out requirement of your car. I mean, yeah, you if you would have gotten a 500 Marine, it wouldn't have had 500 cranking amps. But since you went higher, you got a 750 Marine. Plus, if you would have got a 750 Duralast, it probably would have did like 750. You gotta, I don't know, man. How much was that battery? Was it like $100?
Yeah, it was $89.
You know, I'm in there looking at some of them Duralast Golds, and they're $189, and then they're all still flooded lead acid. They're not AGMs. They're not heavy duty. Man, I didn't like when we asked them if they had a dual purpose, and they were just kind of sitting there ignoring you.
No, they did. I did, and they say they didn't have the right size.
No. I showed you the dual purpose.
Are we going
In an M34, that's exactly for your vehicle.
Okay.
It's on the video. That's being called railroading. You're being dismissive. You're in there, I don't know, being loud. They're not mechanics. Their job isn't to diagnose, treat, or whatever, cure, prevent disease, none of that, you know. Yeah, dude, you bought a battery that didn't have a certified cranking amp rating. Regular cranking amp. Which is why, again, I'll send you the video if you need, but I just had it tested at 550 and it passed. It was also at 14 volts before we tested it 3 or 4 times in a row. That wiring harness plug, the thing you were yanking on with the little red tab,
Yeah.
you need to like look at it, see if it's dirty. See if you can clean it with a little wire brush or something.
It looked pretty clean.
Okay, and then where does it go? It could disappear into a bunch of wires wrapped all up. But anyways, you know, the danger is they won't return the alternator because it's used. So you buy a $300 thing you don't need, and then I don't know, you end up with a bunch of parts for shit you don't need. Oh, and the guy that we watched that actually did a real nice YouTube video was saying that the specifications of the vehicle requires, it was saying like you should get the 140 for the one that needs the 140, and you should get the 160 for the one that needs the 160.
Okay, where are we going to go?
And they were trying to sell you the 160, which I feel like was kind of like the wrong one.
What are we going to go look at the car for? Again?
The wiring harness and the plug to see if the plug coming out of the alternator leads to an external voltage regulator. It's so easy for people to point to the engine and not be like, I don't know,
I already looked at
find the carburetor.
Well, I looked up on Google. I talked to Google about it, and they told me that the regulator is built into the alternator.
They didn't like the vibe in there, man. We left.
Okay. We can look at the car.
I didn't like that you were about to buy the wrong one that didn't match the model. Do you remember Google image searching the tag on top of your alternator?
It was 1 of 40.
There's a lot more than that. All the specifications came up. You could get that same part number even. Making a bunch of weird changes. Sometimes you get a little like too far into different land. And it's like right now, like you're having battery paranoia that you get the wrong kind of battery. Which you kind of did, but it matches the 550 cranking amps that you need.
Yeah, I just got.
Is it ever not cranked over, fully charged?
No. Or sometimes. But I think it's.
No, I mean like the last couple of days, fully charged. Is it? It cranks over like a beast. It starts instant.
Yeah.
That's what a battery does. It provides a huge amount of amps to start your car. See, I'm parked in this extreme sun right now, and I wonder if there's some kind of shade cloth, a blanket I could put on my car. That bright white target might be a bit excessive. Come on, man. You have to bring your YouTubers over here.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Anyway, I can see it. It splits off into two spots.
What splits off in 2 spots?
The wires that coming out of the alternator, they snake over here. That's them. See them?
Uh-huh.
And then they come up into this thing and this thing.
What these two wires do is they electrify the alternator because they don't have a permanent magnet in it. They create the magnetic coil that creates this current.
Man, it's so terrible talking to you. See this red wire?
Yeah.
Where does it go exactly?
Oh, okay.
Exactly, precisely, where does it go?
Probably go to the
No. Where does it go?
and probably go into the wire.
No.
Okay.
Where's the schematic? Where's the 3D overview? How come the AI doesn't have its virtual reality now to be able to stick our head through the car and see it? Where's the AutoCAD illustration? Man? All right, now what? I can tell you what's happening. It goes into that wire bundle harness right there, and it goes over here. And if you stick your head around this corner, I mean, I can't tell which is which because, you know, they're all saran wrapped together, you know what I'm saying? But like...
Yeah. But they go in the wiring, a fuse panel box.
Anyways, this is, you know, one of your dangles right here. Trying to keep this like, you know, the thingamajig and the whatchamacallit. Where's your beard comb, by the way?
I lost it.
Man, that's what all your problems started, see. That was your zen. That was your moment to take a moment to relax. Where do we get a new beard comb?
NateBuskowski.com.
All right, so...
narrate.
You don't see one of these? Look at that. Look there. Are you... Get this for the YouTubers.
Wait. 1 minute. I was tagging a berry in the. Yeah, I already pointed at that.
And that, and
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
and then wait.
That's
These-
literally the same
these,
size.
I don't see any fat wires going into here. Look, I only see little wires. Have you checked this for corrosion? Is there a dead cockroach on the top of this dying? Let's take a moment and carefully figure out how to open this correctly. To release with the screwdriver here. And then open this latch, squeeze and lift. Don't drool all over that there electrical stuff, man. Alright? Just looking for like a big old dead cockroach with legs sticking out on it. His other little leg touching that thing. Most of it's built into the big old circuit board looking thing on the big metal part here, though.
What does it say? Ignition battery? What is this?
GN-BAT. Don't touch stuff. The electrodes stick out so that you can get a tester on that type of fuse. This has got to go back on now. Yeah, you know, it's amazing people can spend hundreds of dollars and they can't check that. All right, did you put this plug back on? Did you lose the red tab?
I lost the red tab. I gotta find the red tag. Took the plug off.
Doesn't look terribly corroded.
All right, we gotta find the red tag.
Can you get that in the video for everybody? That looks dirty. I want to get a Q-tip up in there and clean that.
What look dirty?
The inside of the hole where the wire goes. I have my phone not charged for the same reason. I'm gonna go get you a nice Q-tip. That'll be a $700 Q-tip.
We tried to put this battery in here and it wouldn't fit. Elon Musk sponsor. Yeah, get Elon Musk on the phone. Get me a new Cyber truck. Let's go. Give me a Cyber truck, and then I'll be driving around, and people will be like, "Oh!" When I drive by protests, I'd be like, "I don't know if I like that or not." Maybe the people will be like hating on me because hate the president because I drive a Cybertruck, or I like the president. I don't know. Who knows what the Elon Musk stand 1 minute next? He better not. He likes to go president, or don't like the president, or like politics, or don't like politics, or maybe he want to create his own new government of AI. I don't know. He's going to create a new government of AI, of robots. You don't even. See, we think that we are going to be minions? No, he's going to create his own minions of robots. He doesn't even need us to work for him no more. Oh. No, here's the tab.
Did everybody say cleaning it's a bad idea?
No, we're going to clean it.
I mean, man, we're live streaming. Like we should have voted. Who thinks we should piss on the car?
I think we are just stalling so we could try to make some money.
Not a bad plan, man. See that little brownness? That's like corrosion gets caused by electricity. it's not. It doesn't seem very severe. And then this.
I found the tag, the tab.
Are we able to shove it back on there?
Yeah, maybe.
We don't want vibrating off going down the road. I don't think.
Yeah. We probably don't want it right off.
Get cleaned up. Look at this. Get this.
But we put it back on, then we might not be able to get it back off.
Well, you have supposed to pull the tab, and at some point you might have been pulling a little too daintily, and then you ripped it right out of sight.
I couldn't get the thing out. So you just have to pull the tab out.
Look, man, you don't even need that animal tab. I was gonna zoom in, but now it's just Erick here.
Well, here.
They're talking about a van to the moon, man.
Yeah, Elon Musk is going to buy me a van to the moon. The Doge photo.
This guy says, have you ever tried to wash a CD with toothpaste? This feels like the same thing. Washing a CD with toothpaste causes micro scratches and ruins it. So I think it's a cautionary tale about you not messing it up more than it already is. You know, Erick, his battery passed, and I tried had the whole day trying to stop him from buying a battery, but you know, I got things to do, man.
Are we going to take this alternator off?
Check wiring harness is at the driver's door. There's a
What wire door?
yeah, man. Come on, you've got a fuse panel on the inside, and shorts could cause voltage fluctuations. You could buy 10 alternators and 10 batteries. So you weren't you saying that this thing was having trouble? That somebody couldn't test this?
Was someone?
See, it's got that same stupid lock and red tab, but I don't really see a whole fuse panel over here.
No, there's a bunch of.
Do you have an inside fuse?
Oh no, I already looked at it one time because I was trying to fit it out, and it was in here, and I don't know. This thing right here.
Which thing? Where? Where do you got a bunch of fuses?
I don't have fuses, but there is a cord right there. Somebody
What
told
kind of cord? This cord?
I don't know. They told me it's in here, behind where the seat bar is. There's a Reddit, the thread, talking about it one time.
Well, I wouldn't believe everything. I can tell you the dad's car directly under my steering wheel has an entire fuse box.
All right, wait. What does it say?
I got an 07300, 210, 4500. Caused electrical issues after months of troubleshooting. They noticed the harness was cracked.
All right, so this is.
No. Anyway, no. Erick, this
This looks
is a
like-
wire harness. A wire harness is when a bunch of wires are all wrapped together. Like, come here. Bring your YouTubers.
I'm looking at the wiring by the door.
That's
I don't
not
know.
a wire harness. This, with all the wires wrapped together, that's like a wire harness. That's your main wire harness right here, which we can check on. Of course, it's where they plug together. These plugs get cracked, but there's a big bundle of wires that goes to like your fuse box, and those can get.
Well,
cracked.
where is the driver door open? The harness goes to where the driver door opens. Okay, where the driver door opens.
That's where I was looking a minute ago, man.
Like underneath the dash,
Yeah,
or like by the seatbelt.
like.
Okay, it is like where the OBG2 sensor. It says a.
Where does that wire go?
Alright, turn the. There you go. We got lights. Why is it? Mm-hmm. Actually look all pretty good in here. Can you still hear me? Mm-hmm. Alright, let's read the comments. Sorry, or easy man, it's not changing. Choosing a 2006 Dodge Caravan. What's going on in the news today? Yeah, maybe I need to create. Maybe I need to come save the planet, man. Maybe I need to put my Jesus coat on and be being the whole world together and hug and each other. Take your battery and to ours. I did test it. We just literally just took the battery to Arizona. It did test it. It was good. I'm running out of time to go to the YouTube birthday party. I gotta go to the YouTube birthday party. Why you why you took back your statement? What were you trying to say? Any protests? Get me your email. What you want me to email you? I'm on Instagram, Erick the Dream Giver. What came out wrong? Oh, you were writing. Okay. I think we need to get an alternator. You see, super chat me some money so I can get me an alternator. Send some money to my cash app. I need $80 more for an alternator. Everybody liked the video. Come on. Why? That's why I'm not getting nobody in the chat. Nobody have liked the video. I'm gonna keep banging the car until somebody like the video. Like the video. Come on, like it. Like the video, please. Jeez. Come on. All right? Thank you. Only one person liked the video. Oh, there are 8 people in here. Alright. Come on, you guys gotta remember to like the video, otherwise the chat would die. Damn. Because I'm boring. Well, if I'm so boring, then why are you guys even here? You guys should still like the video if you guys are here watching. Maybe I should make it where like I need to make a reminder.
One swing turned into one long.
Subscribe and like the video. Remember, please be a member if you can afford it. I need $80 more for an alternator. Link in the description. Okay, boom. There we go. So we still, alright, we get 10 more people watching.
Alright, I'm watching a YouTube video. It's showing the only fuse box.
It is my alternator is charging the battery. The reason I need a new alternator is because of it's like
Basically showing you Shelton manual information for free. Which is kind of cool.